13 Fanboy is a 2021 American meta-slasher film directed by Deborah Voorhees and written and produced by her and Joel Paul Reisig. The film focuses on numerous actors that starred in a popular slasher film franchise who find themselves as the target of an obsessed fan that wants to replicate their death scenes in real life. It stars Haley Greenbauer as Kelsey Voorhees, with Dee Wallace, Deborah Voorhees, C.J. Graham, Kane Hodder, Corey Feldman, Lar Park Lincoln, Judy Aronson, and Tracy Savage as fictionalized versions of themselves. The film was conceived during the notable Friday the 13th lawsuit that prevented further films to be made. Although featuring an ensemble cast of Friday the 13th actors, it is wholly disparate in terms of tone and style and has no connections to the mythology of the Jason Voorhees saga. The film was released in theaters and VOD on October 22, 2021. Synopsis. After witnessing the murder of her grandmother, Deborah Voorhees, a famous Friday the 13th actress, Kelsey Voorhees is left traumatized as a child. When other Friday the 13th actresses begin to fall victim to the killer, an adult Kelsey finds herself as the target of the deranged fan that wants to replicate the horror franchise's death scenes in real life after risking her life to save her grandma. There's best friend Dee Wallace. Cast Dee Wallace as herself, Haley Greenbauer as Kelsey Voorhees, Poppy Gillette as the young Kelsey Voorhees, Deborah Voorhees as herself. Deborah had a supporting role as Tina in Friday the 13th, A New Beginning, 1985. C.J. Graham as himself. Graham portrayed Jason Voorhees in Friday the 13th Part 6, Jason Lives, 1986. Kane Hodder as himself. Hodder portrayed numerous incarnations of the murderous Jason Voorhees in the Friday the 13th franchise. Judy Aronson as herself. Arison portrayed Samantha in Friday the 13th, The Final Chapter, 1984. Drew Leedy as Chris. Leedy portrayed Kyle McLeod in Never Hike Alone, a Friday the 13th fan film, 2017. Lar Park Lincoln as herself. Lincoln portrayed Tina Shepard in Friday the 13th Part 7, The New Blood, 1988. Tracy Savage as herself. Savage portrayed Debbie in Friday the 13th Part 3, 1982. Ron Sloan as himself. Sloan portrayed Junior in Friday the 13th, A New Beginning, 1985. Corey Feldman as Mike Merriman. Feldman portrayed the younger version of recurring hero Tommy Jarvis. Jennifer Banco as herself. Banco portrayed young Tina in Friday the 13th Part 7, The New Blood, 1988.